I think what their strength is can be their weakness somewhere.
One of the biggest strengths that have entered into the team. That is.
Yeah. So this time it's an even year, so I don't know if they're going to win it or not.
And IPL is back with the bang. What a delivery is gone, knocked him over. DJ Bravo style, and there's a lollipop catch for Jeno. Russell Muscle goes big and out of the park.
Hey guys, hello everybody and welcome back to Cricket REBORN once again. So guys, as we all know that we will be going up with the team analysis of each and every team. So it's time for Mumbai Indians up here, and we've got a very new guest today. And this time it's Diya Kakkar out here along with us, and she's got an Instagram handle of cricket, and she's doing really very good. Of which it will be given in the description below, the link to be precise. So yes, Diya, how are you first of all?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good too. And before starting off, I've got a trivia for all of you guys. And the thing is, for the first time, Mumbai Indians won the IPL trophy in 2013. But who was the man of the match in the final? That is a question for all of you guys. And the thing is, you can't Google. So at the end of this video, you'll be getting all the answers. So guys, stay tuned out here. Let's start with the playing 11 out here. For Mumbai Indians, they've got some good buys. Who do you think should be the openers out there? They have got enormous options. Ishan Kishan, Surya Yadav, Rohit Sharma, Chris Lynn, Quinton de Kock. Who are your options?
So first of all, if I talk about Mumbai Indians as a team, I think they have got the propensity to tame the opposition on their day, and they have been a champion team, like winning 4 IPL titles. They are the sure shot, favorites of the tournament every time. Although this time it's an even year, so I don't know if they're going to win it or not, but yeah, they are definitely the tournament favorites. And if I talk about their playing 11, they have got amazing openers this time. They got Chris Lynn, which was an amazing buy according to me. But for the starting 11, they might go with Quinton de Kock, who is a good wicket keeper and a batsman as an opener, and who can just make the opposition bowlers run for. Go for a leather hunt. So he's a very good opener. Number one, him. And then the second opener, according to me, has to be Rohit Sharma. He's in a very good form. We know that. And I think that he should start opening in IPL. And that will be very good for the team and for the entire combination.
Okay, that's very well said, And even I think the opener should be, for me, it's Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma. It gives the left and right hand combination too. And that's really very good. So coming up to the middle order, that is number 3 and number 4. There are many options like Saurav Tiwari. Mumbai Indians have backed him once again in this auction, and then they've got Ishan Kishan, they've got Surya Yadav. Who is your man?
I know there is Saurav Tiwari who is back in the team, but I think that they will definitely go with Surya Yadav. He has been doing amazing in the domestic setup as well, and he has got the experience in IPL. Good player of spin bowling. So I think that he should be at number 3, and he can handle the middle order really well, and he can play out the middle overs really well. So he should be at number 3, and at number 4 I've got Ishan Kishan. I mean, he's very new, but he's still a part of the Mumbai Indians setup since 2 years, so he can come handy at number 4. I think that Mumbai hasn't got that good number 4 option in Ishan Kishan, but this is what they have got. They have got good batting lineup, so I think they can cover up for Ishan Kishan as well, but he should be at number 4.
Yes, the thing about you said about Ishan Kishan, Surya Yadav, I would like to add one point up there. The number 3 and 4, like whom to send ahead? Is it Surya Kumar at number 3 or is it Ishan Kishan at number 4? For me, to be precise, if Rohit and Quinton are opening, if a left-hander gets out, then I'll bring a left-hander up there, just to maintain that left and right combination. Like for example, if Quinton de Kock goes out, then it's Rohit Sharma up there, and then Ishan Kishan goes at number 3. If the other way around, if Rohit Sharma goes out early, then for me it will be Surya Yadav. So I think that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that it's a very flexible kind of a batting position that can be switched anytime as per the batting conditions. So yeah, it's very flexible and they can switch whenever they want to as per the situations.
So number 5, 6 and 7, pretty easy for everyone, I think.
Exactly, and that is what their main strength is. I mean, their core, their all-rounders. And at number 5, 6, 7, like, I don't even need to mention, it has to be Kyron Pollard and then Hardik Pandya and then Krunal Pandya. So they have
Okay,
to
so we're
be,
on the same page up there,
yeah.
and same, I think everyone will agree, everyone should agree with this, they have no other options, Mumbai Indians. I think this is the core batting lineup that they have been following since the last couple of years.
And
Okay,
that
so
they
now,
have been successful in it as well. Like they have been the star players of the Mumbai Indians. So yeah, they have to be there.
so now the bowling options out there, is it two spinners or two pacers, or is it three pacers and one spinner that you go with?
Okay, so I'm going with one spinner this time because there is Krunal Pandya as well. But okay, if it's happening in UAE, then I might go with another spin bowling option as well, and that can be. It's actually very difficult to say, to be honest. I mean, I'll definitely go with Rahul Chahar in the first place. If it would have been in India, then only one like Rahul Chahar I would have kept, and then three pacers. But since it's happening in UAE, then yes, of course, there has to be Krunal Pandya, good. There is one spinner in him. Then we have got Rahul Chahar, and then we can have one more spinner. What do you think? Who should be?
Jayant Yadav, perhaps. It
Yeah,
could be
Jayant.
someone like Jayant Yadav.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, if I talk about this bowling lineup of Mumbai Indians, I think in UAE it's really a spin friendly wicket out there. But at times, if you get some quality bowlers like Jasprit Bumrah, Lasith Malinga, and Trent Bolt, they can just overpower the spinners at times. Even in the spin friendly pitches, because they're supreme bowlers. So that's what I feel. I would get a Lasith Malinga up there, a Trent Bolt, the newbie in the team, and Jasprit Bumrah along with Rahul Chahar. That should be my playing 11.
Okay, I have also got Jasprit Bumrah. Of course, he's a short entry into the team, and Lasith Malinga. I think that with his, of course, his age is increasing day by day. So I don't see him playing every tournament of the like every match of the tournament. But he might be there in the initial matches or maybe in the later stages if they qualify for the playoffs. And that, of course, depends on his form as well. But what I think is that maybe in the later half of the tournament. We get to see Trent Bolt because he is a very good pace bowler. We all know that, and a very good left-arm pacer option that is there. So I think that instead of Lasith Malinga, he might Trent Bolt might replace Lasith Malinga in the later half of the tournament. Something like that can happen. And then I have got Nathan Coulter-Nile as well.
Coulter-Nile. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
I think that they should go with Coulter-Nile. I mean, it's just gonna increase their batting tail, because otherwise their bowling, yeah, of course. Then
that's one point you said very well.
Yeah,
I think because Nathan Coulter in the BBL and also for Australia, he performed very well with the bat also.
Exactly.
In the at times what happens, in Mumbai Indians, if there are continuous wickets that are going on, and then it becomes quite pressurable, for the number 6 and 7 up there. So Coulter-Nile at number 8 will be really very handy out there. So that's a very good point. I think many of them will miss this.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I think that Nathan Coulter-Nile should definitely be a short entry, and he can do really well.
So now let's jump off to the strengths of Mumbai Indians, the defending champions up there. Obviously, they are one of the most powerful teams in the IPL. But yes, let's speak about the strengths,
Okay, so as I said, they have the propensity to tame the opposition on their day, and they are one of the best squads. I mean, they hardly need any tinkering to their batting lineup or bowling lineup. It's all set. I mean, we didn't have any clashes over our opinions, that he should be there or not. I mean, it's all set for them. They don't need to tinker much. But and what else I think is that their pace bowling is gonna be their biggest strength. I mean, they've got a good set of pace bowlers, and there's good replacement options as well for the pace bowling options. And of course, one more thing, that Rohit Sharma's captaincy is going to be a binding agent for this entire Mumbai Indians squad. I mean, it all depends on his captaincy. He has been a very good captain for Mumbai Indians in 7 years, and they have won, in these 7 years, they have won 4 titles. So, that shows how good Rohit Sharma as an captain is. So, yeah, that also depends a lot on his captaincy. So yeah, I think that's their one of the biggest strengths. And yes, how can we? Although we have mentioned it, but I'm going to tell that again, that their core all-rounders, they are going to play a really crucial role in this. That how they perform their middle order. Yeah, so that's, I think these 3-4 things are their biggest strengths coming into IPL.
Absolutely, very much agreeable to your points. But I would like to add up to a few more points up there. Yes, we all know that they have got a very core, good bowling attack. Especially death overs, be it the death overs or the middle overs, or starting up the few 3-4 overs. They have got the swing bowlers in, Finn Bolt in the form, and they also have a very good batting lineup. But one thing about their strength is the management. I think their head coach Mahela Jayawardene along with Sachin Tendulkar, and yes, they had the likes of John T. Rhodes as fielding coach, but I think this time he's not there. He's shifting to Kings 11 Punjab.
Kings 11.
So anyways, it doesn't matter. Still, the management group is really strong. And the other thing, but these all things are not debatable. I think this has come through since years. The thing that is new in Mumbai Indians is that they've got 3 captains this year. And let me tell you, that's Quinton, Kock, and Pollard. They are the captains, they're the skippers of their own respective teams right now.
Yeah.
Because Kieron Pollard, after becoming West Indies captain, he's got those additional responsibilities on his shoulders. He's really doing good. Quinton de Kock, there's no doubt. He's carried South Africa on his shoulders, since the last couple of years, and he's really performing well. So I think, that captaincy pressure on Rohit Sharma gets a little bit decreased as Quinton de Kock and Kieron Pollard has their opinions into say. So I think this is one of the biggest trends that have entered into the team. That has been added. So now speaking about the weakness of Mumbai Indians, what do you think is a weakness of Mumbai Indians? Such a strong team, can it have a weakness?
I think what their strength is can be their weakness somewhere or the other, because the kind of team that they got, it was on the basis of Mumbai's pitch. I mean, Mumbai's pitch, like Wankhede has got a lot of pace and bounce, very fast bowler friendly pitches are there, and the batsmen can come there and swing around, and they can bat really well on that pitch as well because of the bounce, good bounce is there. But since it's happening in UAE this time, and the pitches are completely different, where there will be very spin friendly pitches, and their strength this time becomes their weakness, because they have got good pace bowlers but not good spin bowlers. I mean, they don't have much options this time, and I don't see Rahul Chahar leading a spin bowling attack. I mean, of course Krunal Pandya is there, I mean, but still he's an all-rounder. If I talk about a typical spin bowler, that's only Rahul Chahar. I mean, Anukul Roy is also there, but still they all are newbies. I mean, whatever they have got, they all are they're very new to the setup and everything, to this IPL and everything. So that might be their weakness, because as I said, spinners are going to play a really crucial role this time. But I don't think Mumbai has got those spinners who can contribute really good on those pitches, and they don't have much backup options according to me.
Yes, absolutely. I agree to your point up there, and on the same page too. Even when it comes to the weakness of Mumbai Indians, I feel that on those cracked pitches, in UAE with spin-friendly nature, I think it's difficult, to go with Rahul Chahar and Krunal Pandya up there. Yes, Anukul Roy is a backup, but I think he lacks experience up there.
Yeah.
And yes, as I mentioned, even in the last year, I thought when I was making a team analysis of Mumbai Indians, just in my mind, I came to this conclusion that Mumbai Indians didn't have good spinners, but the Mumbai pitch up there, really suited the Pacers. But this time in UAE, the thing's going to be other way around.
Exactly.
So I think Rohit Sharma and Mumbai management needs to look after this thing. Even in the pre-analysis video, as I was pre-auction, before the auction, I was making few analysis, and I have also the video. I mentioned there that they should back someone like Adam Zampa up there. He went unsold, and he's got a good IPL record too. But Mumbai didn't went. Let's see how they do. Hopefully they'll do good.
And one more thing is there, that their 2014 IPL record in UAE, they haven't won any match in UAE. So that can play a really psychological factor can come in there, because they haven't won any match in Dubai, UAE in IPL. So that's one thing that is there, and that might affect them somewhere or the other, because not winning any match in UAE and going out there as defending champions, it can be some added on pressure to them. So let's see how they go about it. IPL, I think it's all about handling pressure situations, and let's see how Mumbai tackles it. They have been tackling really well, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very great point that you've added. That's in UAE, Mumbai have hardly won a match. So
exactly.
Yes, that's the thing. I think a psychological factor could have worked, but I think the mentors will be asking the players to stay positive and just look forward to the game. So hope that Mumbai have a very great journey up there. Thank you, Diya. It was really a pleasure to have you out here.
Same.
And we're gonna look forward for many such sessions in future too.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, and yes, as I spoke about the trivia, guys, so who was the man of the match in the final of 2013 IPL, which Mumbai Indians won, against CSK? And your answer is none other than the big guy, Kieron Pollard, who scored whooping 50+ scores and made sure that the team had enough to bag a victory. If you're still watching this video and you haven't subscribed my channel, then what are you doing, guys? Please hit the subscribe button. And yes, do I need to say that additionally that to follow this girl up here, that account, 12th Math Corner in Instagram, the link will be given in the description. So guys, it's a must for all of you to just hit the link and watch those videos. Mind my words, they're absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, guys, and hope to see you soon again.
Yeah, it was great being here and discussing and analyzing the team. So yeah, thank you for having me here.